Psychic's gonna read all about it. Do you hear that? Lots of vrooming. Angels of light, you know I welcome you in to do your thing. Thanks so much. I love it. I love it. I love it already. The unexpected is coming. I mean, I've been given a lot of hints, but you know, I think this is first time I'm putting lipstick on today. I've been wearing a lot of darks, so this is a different change. Oh, do you like my earrings, by the way? I made them last night. Okay, extra, this Psychic's gonna read all about it. So while I was shuffling, I decided I was gonna go with a simplified tarot because we're not being curt here. We're being concise. We're looking at the simplified version like this is a cartoon, okay? Because why not have a sense of humor, especially when the end is near? And then a splash of color. Symbolon. This is a deck of remembrance. I don't know why they call it remembrance, but I think it's like pulling in a lot of symbologies. Anyway, so while I was shuffling to get the simplified tarot, like I haven't touched it in a long time. So what felt like on my right ankle, exterior, was Temperance, upright. It wasn't like standing up on my, but it was like this. So this would be like upright there, you know? So, this is great. This reminds me of another reader. I forget what her name is, but if you see her, you know exactly who I'm talking about. She has some kind of an accent, but she looks very much like that. So maybe partially this reading, it pertains to her, but, Temperance, it's an upright. Again, since this is the simplified tarot, I think this is like, consolidating. So I don't need to carry two, you know, things. I can just carry one, you know, and use it as a cauldron, okay? So, there's something about that here. I think it's, doing away with, like, with the extras, you know? Even, like, the extra, the Psychic's going to read all about it. I think, the nature of, like, gossip and hearsay and, the hype is, something that just doesn't really interest us. This is more like, Tina just, being called to do a reading. And I don't know what I can divulge, but I'm going to call in my support panel crew. The other one that came with it, okay, well, I did like a 3, 2, 1, woo, you know. So this was, selected with my left hand, recipient side, okay. Looks like it's going to read all about it. So upright, it looks like this lady is at the cemetery. She's spooked out. She's like, we're not in Kansas no more. You see? Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. So she's fleeing this area because it's not only foreign to her, but feels like almost like a threat. She's spooked. There's 3, 4, 5, 6 crosses here, and 1 extra tombstone without a cross. 1 cross is born on this element of death. It is kind of a protector of the grounds. It comes off like a spiritual grim reaper, but I don't see any blades here. It looks like a crucifix, like a cross is pocketed in that energy. Anyway, she spooked out. It came in reversal. Recipient end. I guess, like, okay, when you turn on a scary movie and they give you the proposal, like, you look at the back of it like it's a VHS back in the day, and you look at the summary, and you look at the aesthetics, the props, etc., and it's proposed to be, like, in this avenue. So if you're going to be, like, in a cemetery, like, oh, goth-like, or whatever, and then you would feel like it would carry that mode of thinking. Those are the expectations. Like, if you're going to go to a cemetery, expect to be more spooked out than if you were going to visit, like, a museum water fountain statue thing. You know what I mean? So there's something about that there, but being that it's in reversal, it's releasing those expectations. Like, whatever I'm receiving, I can release the expectations of what they are normally proposed to be. Because I got Temperance on my right side. How beautiful is that? I was like, where are we going with this? You know, I think, is the full moon today, or is it tomorrow, or is it, I think so, something like that. Anyway, I fixed my belt. It didn't last for very long. I was wondering, like, how it would get compromised. And so last night I was really bummed. I can still kind of, like, fix it, but the way it looks right here is like, I gotta figure out a different way. So one of my skulls broke off of it. I was really bummed. I was like, I did all of that for my full moons, but you know, I think the full moon, I got it for the full moon last month. So this month, I think it's forcing me to create new things. Oh, like last night, I made these because my bracelet kind of broke. It met its match, like, in the wear and tear. So I had to do it with, like, the loose end and figure out what to do with it. And I kind of like it. I like it. I'm just experimenting here. So forcing me to create. All right. So extra, the psychic's gonna read all about it. What am I allowed to say? What am I allowed to say? My panel. Okay. Back to Archangel Michael. What may I divulge? Three of Cups. Backed by the Five of Cups in reverse. Oh, out with the old, in with the new. Shits and giggles are now just, they're just good times. So I've done my proper goodbyes. And then, like, right alongside of it, annexed to it, like, next scene is Tina celebrating. You know how cool that is? The universes are being cool with me. I mean, I think they were always cool with me. They just had to figure out how to get my foot in the door. So, and then the rest of my body. So that's the prefix to it. I think you can fill out the rest of the blanks there, but I don't know what I should divulge. I got multiple, like, FYIs today that, can I say it? Can I say it? That kind of tells me that I could say it, but let me see. Can I say it, Archangel Michael? If not, if it's in everyone's best interest that I do not say anything and just let it happen, that's okay. I can do it. You already see I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. After knowing, after being told, like, through some energetic grapevine. Four of Cups in reverse. Ah, yeah, I can take it. I can take it. They can take it. It's okay. So I am I going to say it? I don't see any harm in saying it. So I'm going to be let go. I think what I'm being told is that I'm going to be fired. But it's also, like, what is it? Unlawfully terminated? What is it? It's not, the grounds for termination are incorrect. And so I think that's what's going to happen. But it's the craziest thing was, like, in the past couple of days, I was so productive in getting some things done that, it showed me that they weren't, like, if you're not energetically bugging me, or like bothering me and with intent to like siphon energies, I can get a lot of stuff done. So that tells me like, wow, that's crazy. So anyway, I was told many a times, not just to myself, and getting the thematic reads of the Three of Pentacles in position in different ways, but mostly in reversal. I was told many times that, so I don't know, when I see it, I don't know, like it feels like, is that my story? Or what's going on with that? I haven't felt despair in seeing that, because I know that there's a very big reason why they would, like, anybody would try to get rid of me. And I think it's because I know too much. And they know, whoever tried to fuck me over multiple times, they know that they fucked up. So they're just trying to bury it. And so I don't know. I just find it very intriguing. Like, what's going on? So anyway, multiple readings. Like, this is wonderful, wonderful news, energetically speaking. That, yeah. I don't know how much I can say, but let's see what's going on here. Archangel Michael, what do you want to say? What may I read from this? What may I divulge? Ah, Ace of Wands. I got the power. Oh my gosh, it's like a wisdom tooth at the very end. Turn upside down. Definitely. So the Fae are with me too. And this is potent magic. Because if you're looking at the wisdom teeth, we're looking at the molars, like the back molars, where that's mainly where like root canals happen. Major journeys, major things happen. This means like major consumption, major concoctions. It's affiliated with that, the magic. So I got it. This is kind of like the golden ticket, but it's wand version. So this is interesting. I'm also seeing like a conch shell at the top, but more so a wisdom tooth. I got conch shell and then the wisdom tooth, but I don't know. I thought I'd mention that. There's also going to be like pictures within pictures. So there's going to be embedded messages in the environment wherever I am. I mean, I already knew that, but this is like, remember that old school like workbook? Like in the 90s or 2000s. I don't know how long they've had it for, but it's called Highlights. And it's like an elementary type of comic activity book. And you're supposed to find a picture, like certain pictures within this key, within the larger picture. So it's kind of like that. So I see like something there, and there, like 3 segments. But it looks like, I don't know, like an earthworm or something, you know? So there's something about that there. And I really think earthworm is supposed to be a spirit totem for this one. Because that's the first time I've ever seen it. Ever seen it here before. Alright, so what do you want to tell me? It's a new magic, like, this is hefty magic. This is good. So I'm really excited about what the next steps are. Like, what is this leading to? 3 of Pentacles! Holy smokes, this is weird stuff. This is weird! Word, it's weird. I don't know what to tell you. What am I supposed to tell you? What this is excellent. It was excellent. It showed up upright. Simplified, okay? Then we're going to go to the other side, which is, you know, the other stuff, okay? This one, Justice, the universe, and Six of Swords in reverse. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Whatever this is, it's closing a big cycle and leading to calmer waters. Like, this is so good. This is justice, like, you know, who's kind of like teaching people to play, like teaching kids how to play piñata, but like with other elements in of discernment. Okay, so she's hanging like these two things, but it's like piñata is applied in different measures of life. So there's something about that. You see her traditional garb, you know, there's something about that there, definitely. And then the complete revealing, aka the revelation, with the universe card, or the world card right there. This is good. She's almost like casted as a sundial. You see like the shadow over here. So a big spotlight on her, on this big rock. Like, what is it? Third rock from the sun kind of thing? So 218 is an angel number here. I mean, it could very well be 6218, but I really feel like 218 is big here. That's insane. That's a lot of Major-Arcana. There's a lot of thoughts put at ease here. Without completely lowering one's guard. So the area of discernment is still active, but the defensive part is kind of dormant. I'm hearing a good attitude. She's got a new attitude, something like that. Okay, this is good. This is good. I think I'm heading into like what do I want to be when I grow up? You know, I'm getting into like the big kid territory. Interesting. I really felt it today. The energetics, it just felt like, especially today, like I think the decision has been made today. I don't know, it's really strange, but I really feel like, I felt like it, like the last things that I was doing that I felt complete and like finishing touches, like I redid this wall of map stuff, like that really needed refinishing. Like they have multiple areas of it, but I did the biggest one and I went back to almost 25 years. Is that crazy? So not only did I just do a complete redo refresh, but I fortified the area, and so not only does it look like clean and more sleek, just more professional. But I also did an audit on what was missing. Yeah, there was quite a few missing or incorrectly inputted. So that was done in like no time short, you know, no time flat. But it was done quickly. And I found my rhythm, and it just felt like this is old now, you know? Like, and then I did a few other things and I was like, oh, that was easy. This is what it's like when nobody's like fucking with your energy. Interesting. Huh. Okay. All right. So I don't know. I just really felt it today. And then on the way home, on my feed, it says, have you been wrongfully terminated? You know, call this number, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's strange. Out of all the days, I got it twice today on the way home. You know how close I work to, how far do I live from work? Maximum 20 minutes. Like shorthand, maybe 15 minutes. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Anyway, normally I would feel like saddened or something, like, or angry, but I don't feel it. I don't even know why. I mean, I think it's good because subconsciously that means that I'm trusting the universes, my panel, my teams, the peers that are alongside with me, giving me support and in for their own sacrifices as well. We're on the same page, and it feels good. I'm hearing 2020. Yeah, it feels good. Yeah, it does. Okay, bottom of the deck is 10 of Pentacles in reversal. Very much invested, but also seated. 9 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so I don't need to show up to everything. I don't need to prove to anybody what my worth is. I think everything's just kind of obvious. Yeah, I think it's just obvious. Okay, so I'm supposed to split the deck. Okay, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. It's time to reap the rewards. Whatever this decision is, don't get caught up in the illusion of what this situation proposes, of whatever choice is proposed, whatever it looks like. It's really like it's meant for the best. It's and it's not one of those like, it's not you, it's me. Like, we don't even have to go there. What they're telling me is just be there and know that it's just a snippet. Whatever they've got to say, you don't need to validate it. You're just going through the process, like just sitting through it. You can speak up for yourself, but just know like what the value is in your presentation. So if it goes beyond, like if it falls on deaf ears, then just know like you pick your battles, you pick your investments as well. So just kind of like know that it's one foot in front of the other, even as you're sitting there and accepting the news or whatever, because do you know what's going to happen for them? Do you have any, like, I know every time that stuff has happened, as soon as I left, it like, and the more I moved on, the more my influence was realized. And so I do have hidden support, whether people realize it or not, whether they realize that they're going to end up being supporters or not. Life is just kind of funny, crazy that way. So, one more open. Queen of Pentacles. What the heck? That's insane. It's like, I got it. I understand what my takeaway was from here. Do you? Top of the deck, 3 of Wands in reversal. The ships are coming in. They're here. The ships are here. They're going to come to pick you up. Your Uber is here, Tina. Okay. All right. I'm ready. That's insane. All right, on to the next deck. Where is it here? Symbolon. Okay, what do you want to tell me? Let me have some orange juice. I need some OJ. Okay. Oh my gosh. Whoopsies. Oh my goodness. Oh, 3 of Pentacles got accentuated. Temperance still fell straight up, and further on the distance is Justice inverted. This is custom made for me. On the spectrum of here to there, on my what do you call it? It's the what do you call it? The future, upcoming side, the doing side, manifestation side. From here to there, like I got it made. I got it made. Blessings be. The universe right smack dab in the middle. All right, so back to this thing. Symbolin. Archangel Michael, what do you want to tell me? Extra, extra. What do you want the psychic to read about it? What do you want to say? You know, the most wonderful part of this is that I'm expanding upon the human experience. So even though, like, I don't have, like, plane tickets to go over here and over there and visit, like, across the nation or, like, across a few cities away, like, even though, like, I don't have that in my mapping right now, I mean, like, consciously, I don't have that, you know. It's still like I'm still expanding horizons to be in this position of knowing, you know, in general what's going to happen, without knowing, like, hard facts, got it in writing, like branded on your skin, etc., you know, that I know for sure that this other thing is going to roll out. I'm not experiencing fear, anger, disgust. Like, it's all just like kind of like my divorce. It was just like, it wasn't even like, you know, it was when it was the end, it was just good to see it through. It's here, you know, it's, like, you want to sit in that energy. It's so good. So, that's the really great thing about this part. Or even if you don't see it, even if it's not, like, tangibly in your hands, even if you can't really speak to the detail of what's coming, just to protect it for, you know, privacy's sake, or wanting to experience the true, like, real-time surprise of it all. Like the plot twists or the turn of events, and, you know, it, everything in its due time. This is just really, really good for me to feel calm, because I know whatever supposed tower moment is coming, it is far more generous in its wiggle room, like dancey dance room, than the tower that's coming in for other people. So I know I shouldn't look at things like that, but it's like I should be very, very grateful. If I'm ever feeling like down, or like the natural high has worn off, and I'm second guessing things, if I'm gonna take it to that granular level, I can. And so, you know, it's really good. What else do you want to say? That one. Oh, it's no longer being controlled. This is basically the devil card in reverse. No, like, micromanaging it. So when you have, like, this uber need to control things, or like know this or know that, you know what? You're like, not only are you in combat with yourself, but you're also generating that likeness energy, other combative energy, which means that you're like hauling in the devil energy. And so it just amplifies more and more and more. And so letting go of that, you know? You see? This is an upright. And this is no longer being controlled. Something about, like, a lit lamp. You see it, like, it looks like his, bottom skirt here is kind of like the, like a lamp shade. So something's lit here on the inside. You know what? This is, I'm getting like all of these like twisted messages. I mean, it's all legit, but there are like younger, like festival type of energies here. I hardly ever get it, if I ever get this kind of a message. But being that we talked about the lamp and on the something's lit on the inside, the only, like, it's happening for the guy, so like there's kind of like a glow stick kind of thing going on here. So there's people who like going to like shows, festivals, etc. Yeah, this person here is also experiencing this kind of energetic vibe of like, you know, like, let's say, okay, you're a big artist and you're going to exhibit at like this very renowned, like, big ass place, or you're going to play a set or whatever it is. You're going to be at this big thing, and the whole thing is basically centered around you, if not like you're one of the big ones. And so, like, sometimes you get all up in your head because, you know, and it's, no. Like, people are saying, like, oh, aren't you going to do this? Or what about this? And when it's like, fuck it. No, I want to have a good time. And that's what this is about. So, you know, it doesn't work if you're all high strung. Like, it's not, it just doesn't work. So, that's interesting that I would see that there. Yeah. All right. Okay. So, this is good. They're saying this one. Okay. It was in reversal. This is like in a market, like at a bazaar. They're doing like the switcheroo cup things, and people are like investing in it, but it could be like a made up thing where customers are coming in, but it's pretend customers to invite others, the intrigue, etc., build intrigue and interest. But the person that's switching the cups knows what he's doing. He could be blind and know exactly how to move the cups, but it's in reversal. So extra, I'm going to read all about it. So there's like a crew of, I mean, like, all three of these people look like they're in on this game plan of like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and then you're going to come over here. They're like rehearsing this thing to cheat other people that, like, at this bazaar. You see? Everyone's in on it in different ways. They're just doing the, like, the run through. Okay? But it's in reversal. So they don't really have game anymore. Like, the stuff that they're doing will no longer work. Either that or there's going to be a slip up. There's something about, like, didn't I see you over there with, like, talking to that guy before? Like, didn't I see you? Isn't it strange? Like, people are putting two and two together. But more so, if we're going to summarize it, they're not going to have game anymore. Huh. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. All right. What else do you want to say, Archangel Michael? Extra. I'm going to read all about it. Okay. It is the Fool card, basically, in reversal, facing this newborn, new life thing in reversal, too. Okay, we're going to switch it upright so you can see what that looks like. Someone leading a crowd with the music that they're playing. And I think this is the Lover's card for sure, because the Devil was just here. This is just matured. Do you see this? How the guy looks very similar. You can't see the lady, but we could presume the same. So this was in reversal. So there's a leading up of really great, like very intriguing new times. But this is about like birthing something new. Something that's upcoming, something that brings joy. Something that's a shared experience. And transformation, yeah, because we got the butterfly preceding it. And like there's streams of people, you see like there's similarities in this card. This person leading on his own, this person leading these people leading their own new lives. You see this path that's like streaming out. We see the stream right by. Whatever this is being on path. And that stream here, they're saying like there's like a live stream, like an inundation, like a lot of people. More of a head count than usual than what we're accustomed to. This is like a new genre. A new crowd, like a new audience, or they're listening to a new vibe that we're giving off. Interesting. Like it's so good, people like are following. So this isn't just like, you know, standing at the roadside and like, you know, doing your thing, and like a crowd is collecting, like, you know, like, I don't know, like a coffee shop kind of deal where like you're kind of attracting a crowd type of thing. I don't know, I haven't really been to those, but I'm just like thinking like Phoebe. It's they're following you like as you're moving along. So there's like a best of both worlds here, a public life and an intimate life. And both are they're so good. So these are in reversal. These seem to be extras, but this is like when you get to be badass, that badass part doesn't go to waste, you know what I mean? So it's like Spirit is working chess moves to optimize where we'll be with what, you know, how we represent ourselves, and or how we represent, period. So that's really good. Showing the bottom of the deck. Yep. So Spirit's working both ways, figuring things out. Something about Frisbee here. Oh yeah, kind of like playing fetch on the dark side. Whereas on the good, like on the, and this is working the divine in both senses, you see? Playing fetch, like, okay, you know, we're going to give you some exercise, some practice, okay? But then like on this right-hand path side, we're looking at the activity is, what do you call it? Caring for that egg, seeing it through, that golden egg. This is very interesting. So this is very much angelic energy. So which part of the angel is, do you attract? That's crazy. Because both are considered divine. It's just, you know, in this new phase, what frame of mind are we in? Yeah. Interesting. Okay, top of the deck is... what? Oh my goodness, this is so good. What is it? This is like never-ending story, like love triumphs over all. Do you see that? That's amazing. We win. We win. You know in Ghostbusters how, gosh, what's her name? Shoot. She gets kind of possessed, but she looks scary. This is the other version of her. Sigourney Weaver. You know, is that Sigourney Weaver? Shoot. It's been a long time. But anyway, this is there's like also a there's something about a connection here. Divinely orchestrated. It's weird for me to say stuff like that because I hear it so many times in other readers' readings, and I don't know, I just, for me to hear it in that verbiage, it almost feels like I can't take it seriously. Divinely orchestrated. But at the same time, this is something special. So the last reading that I was working on, I think was last bit of April 25th, 2024. I don't know what I was crying about. I think I wasn't, like, I must have been crying. Maybe I was frustrated. I don't know. But I don't think I was like sobbing. I was surprised. I was like, oh my God, what happened? What happened to you, Tina? I realized that the divine is still working a few kinks out. And some kinks are like, some springs get all sprung and out of whack. And so you gotta fix that. To make the appropriate bed to lie in it. What's proper for Tina, huh? All right. I'm called to get one from here because it's the law of attraction. Opportunity. What are you saying? Got butterflies, chandelier, angels, some forms of dragons here. What the heck? I am always ready to take advantage of opportunities presented to me. Excellent. That is weird. Okay. That's what's happening. Grounding and empowerment. Oh, right there. Anyway, we got that. I'm supposed to get now because I saw the dragons. I'm supposed to get one from here. All right, so which one? This one? Okay. We're just going to do it. Oh, there's two. Nufton and Idok. What's that mean? 28 and 26. I feel like I've gotten these before. Let's find out. The mysteries of life. 26. Siles. Nufton, Discord. All right, brief description. Nufton is a master of destroying harmony. He has an extraordinary capacity to attract chaotic situations, to confuse people, and have them under his control. He believes that it is through emotional unbalance caused to others that his best opportunities will be guaranteed. Oh, sounds like that boss. Sounds like her. He is exclusively interested in ugliness and clumsiness wherever and whenever they can manifest themselves. Beauty is something absolutely useless. His favorite affirmation: to entangle people in confusion is the best way to have them under my control. Seriously, goodness. Dragonic traps. Creating confusion and disharmony wherever it is not necessary. Being the first one to spit fire on very delicate situations. Oh my gosh. Being delighted with the unhappiness and ungracefulness of his followers. That's so interesting. You know, if my coworkers saw this, they would laugh their asses off, let me tell you. All right. The treasure here, though. You can develop diplomacy of the highest quality. You have a superb capacity to harmonize conflicts. You can express a refined sense of beauty and art. The transforming Nufton is to live in harmony with the laws of the universe and realize that with 7 completely different notes, one can create very beautiful symphonies. You can do much with very little. Yeah, especially with a boss like that or energetics like that. No way. All right, 28 to iDog. Fantasism. Brief description. This is a dragon who falls in love with formulae, rules, structures, and discipline, but forgets completely about the essence of meanings behind them. When possessed by his rigid belief, where are you? iDog will hurt and hate whoever does not think and feel and act like him. In the name of his truth, he will revenge all that dare to deny it. He is the greatest devotee of himself. It's all or nothing is his affirmation. Whoever is not with me is against me. Or her, you know. Dragonic traps. Listening with those little ears and seeing with those big eyes only what is personally interesting. Oh my gosh, for reals. Punishing or revenging those who do not accept your sovereign truth. Being an excellent inquisitor, lighting up bonfires with your breath, burning witches, etc. Okay, so the treasure here, my dears, are: you can have a warm and sincere reverence for all that lives and vibrates. You can show loving and caring or careful attention to every detail in everything you do. You can express enthusiasm, a lot of enthusiasm, to empower new ideas. The Transforming iDog says, practice being enthusiastic in response to everything inspired by the soul. Excellent. Kind of like, oh, my bracelet broke. Oh, I'm going to make some earrings. Let's see where it goes. Anyway, that's what I see. All right. What is your takeaway, aka our takeaway? Oops. Oh, we're dancing time now. Look at that. They're about to make babies. Just kidding. There's romanticism here. Eye contact. Look, I see you. Yeah, the dancing. Look at that. Caught someone's eyes. All right, that's our takeaway. All right, so what is my takeaway? Just mine. Mine. Takeaway. Thank you. Whoa, there's a battle. Why is there a battle? You seem like friends, or two of, I don't know. Are these suitors? Is that what they call it? Suitors? Or battling? Or are they fake battling? What is this? These are two suitors that normally would not battle each other, but they are. It's weird. Why would I get that? Let's get some clarifying cards here. Seems really weird. Why are they... Let me get one from here first, and then I'm going to go get it from the deck here, okay? So the king is taking some rest. I think the king has some battling thoughts that normally, like there's opposing thoughts that have kind of manifested into almost dream state. Like there's something that is inconsistent to how he normally thinks. And so there's, if this is for me, does that mean that that's me? I don't think so. This is something off on the side. Interesting. All right, so let me check here. Okay, so let's get a clarifier for the two that had just met. Make eye contact. So let me see here. Which deck should I pull from? This one. Okay. Okay, this one. What is this? Oh, Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, so something about forfeiting or withdrawing. So there's like, again, if this is internalized, and there's like a natural tendency where there's conflicting information, conflicting, like, how do I feel about it? What do I think about it? There's like that, I don't want to even say toying around. It's more like wrestling thoughts. But they're saying it's a withdrawal from that. So it's being objective with yourself and your situation, and we wouldn't necessarily call it forfeiting, but it's more like choosing a win over a battle. So that's that. But that's also saying there's a mediation of, like, if those are suitors that are arguing or combating, there's something about how I'm not into, like, the whole one-up thing. I'm not into, like, the pissing contests. I'm not into that. So the recommendation is to cease from that happening before the other energetics are kind of like wasted on that. I feel like that. Okay, so what is the clarifier for the two that just met? Didn't I just? Yeah. So which card do I pull? Which deck? I feel like it's that one, but let me just double check. It's this one. So there's more like a calming tone to it. 9 of Swords in reverse. So it's not stressing about who you're gonna meet, when you're gonna meet them, or like how is that gonna be. There's something about like not stressing about this stuff because it's naturally gonna happen on its own. Oh my gosh. So let me tell you, the most stressful thing that I guess I would kind of encounter aesthetically is today I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna wear pants today. And even though like normally when I would wear pants, it would just be like, oh, I need to shave, and I just don't feel like it doing, whatever. So but this time I'm like, no, even though my legs are, like are good, I just feel, I don't know, I feel like wearing pants today. The ones that I normally would like wear like a pair of Dickies, felt like leggings. I could not overlap the fly to zip it. Like I just like, and then my like thighs, like, oh my, what? How? I don't even understand. Those are my safe pants. Now I don't have safe pants unless you call them leggings. So back to like stressing. If I had anything to stress over, it's like, normally it would be stuff like that. But I know how my energetics work, and I tend to look like, get certain attributes like of like certain things get heightened about me when people are into that stuff. So somebody likes like extra thick girls. Because my thighs, I've never seen my thighs like this before. Never, my thighs, no. I never felt my thighs to be like this. And I've never seen my thighs like this before. I thought I was watching, it looked like I was from a rap video. I know, I'm sorry. But that's what it looked like. My brain just like, jackpot, doom, 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 doom. It all added up. Thick. So, so I guess I don't really need to worry about stuff like that. Not to like go off on a deep end of doing this or that or manipulating anything, but like I am just as I should be, as will the other person or whatever. So that's it for now. I was gonna do bananagrams, but I think 55 minutes straight up. So let's get one bonus card from here. This is the Afro-Brazilian Tarot. 8 of Cups in reverse. It's a comeback. And then on the other side, Michael. What is this? 4 of Wands, Home and Hearth. This is a Hierophant right here. Look. Coming right through. Oh my gosh. So these partnerships are very, like, very promising in the vibes and in the reliability, and just like it's these are good people. Like, it doesn't have to go like extreme this or extreme that. The energetics are there, and that's what the divine wants us to know. That's it for now. I didn't think I was gonna be yeah, I just wanted to leave it open to anything like massive that should be said. So but I think this is pretty tame. It's good. We're managing well. I mean, the first card up was like Temperance. Like, yeah, why would you want to mess up that? I certainly don't. But I'd like to call back my power. Oh, hi. What is this? This is a reading. And you have joined at the perfect time. It is your time to be here. But I'd like to call back all my power to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit for cleansings and blessings and to be refortified within me. Thanks so very much. So maybe I'll see you again. I don't know. I'm abracadabra. Okay. Upon closing the portals in this reading, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas to assisting with a sequence of roll out in light and love. I close the portals in this reading. Now.